What's up, party people? Marvel Champion here, bringing you part 1 of the Mad Titan Shadow campaign, Rocket and Groot vs. Ebony Maw. Let's get into it.
Absolute power is within my grasp. 4 of the 6 Infinity Stones belong to me. What news of the other 2?
The Reality Stones remains hidden from us, my Lord Thanos, but the Power Stone has been found on Knowhere. Then take a battalion to Knowhere and bring me the stone.
Gordians, this is Cosmo. We are being attacked. Send help. Alright, so we got the Rebel Storm on Rocket right now, and Pacification on Groot. 4 threat on the landing pad, and 2 on the attack on Knowhere. I'm going to be trying to cut out all of like the shuffling and the thinking parts, so there's going to be lots of cuts, but hopefully it can give you a more smooth and fun experience watching this, so you don't have to be watching me shuffle all the time. Alright, we're all set up here. So the story so far, the Power Stone is on Knowhere, and Ebony Maw is trying to get it. So Rocket and Groot are going to stop that from happening, hopefully. We have Rebel Storm set up with Rocket Raccoon, and we have Pacification for Groot, so we're going to have to make sure to pay attention to those and try to take out Ebony Maw. Let's do this. So with the first hand that I drew with Rocket, I got some cards that I know I'm going to keep, and some cards that I know I'm going to mulligan. So, definitely getting rid of all of these to start with. Alright, I am pretty happy with that first hand draw. So let's see what we get with Groot. Yeah, we're just going to keep them all, see how it goes, because I like all these cards. Okay, let's get into Rocket's first turn. Play Rocket's pistol to get battery pack out here. We're gonna spend salvage and brains over brawn to get this back in the top of the deck. Get out my particle cannon. This has 2 counters. We're gonna exhaust that, give that to that. We're gonna discard this for Rocket's action, tinkering. Draw 2 cards for that. Oh, actually let's go spend reload to get out my pistol. Okay. We will flip over to Rocket. And we're going to thwart for 2. And then we're gonna shoot Ebony Maw with both these guns for 6 damage total. So we're gonna get some growth counters on Groot with Growth Spurt. We're gonna play Fruition to get 2 more. We're gonna flip. We'll spend Root Stomp. Vine Spike and Vine Shield. And Groot, which will remove the number of growth counters, which is 4, so we can get these bad boys out. So he goes into play with Cosmo. And then we're just gonna do a 2 damage attack here. Bring him down to 20. We're gonna do a 2 damage attack here, and we're gonna call that the turn. That seems pretty decent turn. Turn 1. Okay, pretty decent cards. Got a couple allies, my aerial boots, and a resource card. Always like that. Groot will be drawn up 4. 1 first card, some damage, some defense stuff like that. So now we go to the fun part. Ebony Maw's turn. He will get 2 on the main scheme. And then he's gonna activate against us. So he's activating against Rocket first. So this will go down 1. We have an attack of 1 plus 2 for 3 damage. We're gonna have Groot block that damage. Have him activate against Groot for 1 plus 1 damage for 2. So he's gonna take 2 off his bark shield. And we're gonna do some encounters. This is always the scary part. Especially on Ebony Maw, he can get some crazy surge trains. The villain schemes. So 2 plus 3. Oh, 5. That's a pretty brutal scheme, buddy. And the villain attacks me. Oh. So 1 plus 2 for 3. So that's gonna take both these shields out. And do 1 damage to Groot. So he is now at 9 health. Alright, so we've officially survived round 1. First player token will switch to Groot. So we're gonna play I Am Groot to get Indomitable out there. Spend energy to do Root Stomp and deal 5 damage to Mr. Ebony Maw. She's at 13 health. And that's kind of all he can do for now. Cosmo is gonna thwart for 2 on the main scheme. Go down to 1 health. So we're gonna spend energy, Wraith, and under surveillance to get Daredevil in the picture. Then we shall do a thwart for 2, a thwart for 2, and this will do damage because Daredevil is awesome. And we're gonna do 6 more damage with these, bringing him down to 6. Then Rocket is gonna flip and be done. Groot needs some counter, so he's gonna flip over. Also, gain 2 with his action. And be done. Yeah, we got some okay cards. I think this next round's gonna be alright. Up by 2. Ebony Maw is going to scheme on Groot for 2 plus 1 for 3. Rocket for 2 plus 2 for 4. Ooh. This will go down by 1 as well. Encounter cards. 1, 2. So we got a side scheme with Crisis. So that's pretty terrible. We're taking 2 damage for sure. Oof. A new spell with Surge. These are terrible. Attached to the friendly character and exhaust it. Pretty uncool there, bad guys. Alright, so we got Rocket. We are going to discard the pistol to draw 2 cards with Tinkering. Spend Genius. Cybernetic Skeleton. Gets me 3 health, which I desperately need. I'll spend Side Holster to get my thruster boots out. Flip over to Rocket Mode. Daredevil will thwart for 2. Rocket's gonna thwart for 3. Rewind. Because Daredevil is not allowed to thwart that. So we're taking out that with him. Now Daredevil can thwart for 2. Cosmo will thwart for 2 and die like a champion. Since we thwarted, I'm gonna spend yacht and roll to do I've got a plan that readies him. So now we are at 4 thwart. We're gonna play Power of Justice to do making an entrance to do a 6 thwart. Heal 2. So we're gonna spend these 2 to get this annoying thing off me. Groot will get 2 more counters. We're gonna spend Star-Lord for Lashing Vines. Flip Groot over. We are okay to draw back up. Alright, got some pretty decent defensive stuff for Groot right now. And I like what I got with Rocket as well. So first things first, this goes up to 2. Ebony Maw will attack. This will get removed. Deal 2 damage to each character I control. 10, and bye-bye Daredevil. Crushed amongst the rubble. And that also gets 1 taken away. So then 1 plus nothing, it's just 1. I'll take it. This goes down. Just exhaust each upgrade I control. Okay. So, not too terrible. Oh. And of course he's stunned. Almost accidentally missed that part. Okay, so that was a fun fight. Treachery. Each player is not engaged with a minion searches the encounter deck for a Black Order minion and puts it into play. Awesome. So that means both of these guys getting a minion. Alright, so we got a dice to discard at random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh no! I wanted that one. You bastard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Indomitable. But we did get the weak. Oh, we still have 1 more encounter card. Top. Of course. Fireball. Give to Groot, of course. Of course. So we're gonna go over to Alter Ego, Exhaust, and remove this from the game. Oh, you are spicy, Ebony Maw. You jerk. Alright, so we're gonna play Get Behind Me to do Fertile Ground, exhaust that, get a growth counter, and draw a card. I guess tackle for another Indomitable. We're gonna flip over. That's it. Shoot his cannon. Kill this guy. Do an additional 2 damage to Ebony Maw. This goes away. But I will get to draw a card for the overkill. That works pretty great, actually. So we're gonna play the Power of Justice to get Heroic Intuition out here. So then we're gonna thwart, over thwart. But we gotta do what we gotta do to get rid of that. Then we'll play these 2 to play Brains over Brawn, kill the Outrider, draw a card, and then we will ready up. I got 2 more with his action, so I retroactive fixing it because Ebony Maw's tough. So now we go to the villain phase. So this goes up by 2. This goes down by 1. He will attack 1 plus for just 1 damage. We're gonna lose one of these guys. He's gonna be attacking Rocket for 1+1 for 2. And we will just block with it. So we got access to these, so we can ready up. It's also go away. What do I get here? Discard 1 card at random and confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Oh, of course, with you. So this goes away, and I'm confused. That was like a double blow, because that kind of would have negated that. Shoot. Now some counter cards. That's not a big deal. I just take 1 damage for every spell in my environment. I'm doing that. That's not a big one. 1 spell, 1 damage. Cool. Okay, then he gets a little baby shield. That's fine. Alright. Not terrible, actually. Let's see what we can do. So Rocket's just gonna get rid of this confusion with a thwart. And let's see. Groot does actually have a thwart thing, so we're gonna play one way or another to security breach. 6th threat. I get to draw 3 cards. Play strength to get arrows on the field. Making an entrance to play flora and fauna to give Groot 2 more counters. We're gonna play reload to get a pistol out there. And with Groot. So we're gonna spend Charlie, Armored Vest, and Dauntless to play I Am Groot. Remove all of this threat. This goes to the victory window. Cool. Groot's just gonna attack for 2, or get the stun off. Spend 2 of these. Ready up. He's gonna do 2 damage. I'll just pop that, damn it. Well, an Eros will thwart for 2. This will go down to 0. Yeah, Rocket will do 2 damage with that. 5. Oh. So Ebony Maw gets 2 threat on attack on Knowhere. Scheme, so 1+ boost. Give the villain a tough status card. Groot 1+. Oh, can't get 2 boost status cards, thankfully. Just 1 damage. Just take that. Counter cards. We got a side scheme. Okay. Ooh. We got Black Dwarf. Fun. And he gets to attack Knowhere. So 1. This one is 2. Yeah, let's take 2. Oh, this goes down. The arrows. Popping the tough. Get Starhawk out there. Starhawk's gonna attack for 2. Kill the first form of Ebony Maw. Finally. Whew. That worked out. Fireball. Hopefully we can kill him in less than 4 turns. That's the countdown timer now. It has 36 health. Wow. Okay. A couple dive bombs would be nice right now. Both of these. Nerves of steel. Alright, so we're thwarting this for 4. Over thwart that. And this. To play Brains of Brawn. Do 4 damage to this guy. Oops. So I guess we'll just do 2 damage to him then. Kill him. Then we're gonna go over to this side, discard the gun to get 2 cards. And you're gonna spend this to get Venom out on the field. He's gonna do a 3 damage. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna do for this turn is probably just basic attack with Groot for 31. Alright, that's pretty interesting hand. Cool. Ebony Maw's getting 3 threat now on the main stage because of that guy. So we'll go down by 1. So we'll go to 2. I'm just gonna take care of that right now. Alright, so we got 2 plus 2 for 4 damage. We are going to block that. Just take 1. Discard that. Ready up. Thwarting versus Rocket for a 2 plus 2 for 4. And we're getting an encounter card. Whoop. An acceleration token. Whoop. And a shuffle. Oh, spell. No, so many spells. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm taking 3 damage. Alter Ego, gain Surge. Spell. Ugh. I hate this part. Of course. There's 2 threat on the main. So we are at 9. So we're gonna spend a stealth strike to get a pistol. I'm just gonna discard that, drop 2. Rocket will flip. He's gonna thwart for 4. Shorten for it to play Yawn Roll to get 3 more threat. I'm gonna play these 1, 2, 3, 4. Daredevil out there. He's gonna thwart for 2. Do damage here. Venom will do 3 damage. Power Protection and Tangling Vines to do tackle. So we're gonna do 3 damage. And then stun him. Starhawk will thwart for 1. Back to my hand. We're gonna play Starhawk and Genius to get Drax out there. Drax will do 3 damage. We'll do 2 damage. He's gonna flip over. Just that. Draw a card. These. He's gonna use his action to get 2 more of those. Solid. I think that's pretty good actually. Draw up. Will do, I suppose. So this goes up by 3. No, 4. He will lose his stun on Rocket. So this is gonna go off now on this. So this goes down by 1. He will do 4 damage. And he will 2 plus. Get 2 more of these. So this will be at 6. Have some encounter cards. Okay, so he does 2 plus 2 for 4. Well, in the schemes. We'll go here. We'll take 2 damage. You will take 2 damage. Oof. So this is gonna freaking pop. Shuffle the encounter deck and discard pile together. Okay. Oh, okay. Wish you didn't have that tough status, that's for sure. Alright, so Groot is gonna be getting 2, 3, draw a card. Oh, frick. Get an encounter card for later. Let's put this here for now. He's gonna heal for 4 to go up to 6. Flip over. So we're gonna have Daredevil. Thwart for 2. So that will be gone to 0. Do a damage. Pop that tough shield. Venom. 3 damage. 16. Drax. 3 damage and dies. I'm gonna spend Shake It Off, get behind me to do Root Stomp for 5 damage. So we're gonna spend 2 of these. Exhaust that, ready that up. Do an attack for 2. We're down to 6. Rocket, we're gonna spend one way or another to go through this. We're gonna play Black Order. It has 4. Draw 3 cards. 3. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay, so we are going to, in fact, win this game. Thwart the Black Order for 4. Destroy that. Bend Salvage to do Brains over Brawn. Do 4 damage. We're gonna spend Genius and Battery Pack to bust out Wraith. And then Wraith will clean up the game with a 3 damage basic attack. Good job, Wraith. So while your Guardian and Ebony Maw is dead. So, that was a tough battle. That was about as bad as everything could have gone, except for no Nemesis came out. I think I would have lost if that would have happened. We have 9 health left with Rocket. We're not playing Expert, so we're not gonna play the Expert rules, but just for fun, we have 9 health left with Rocket, 6 health left with Groot. He was tanking like a boss this whole game, and Rocket thanks him greatly. Ally play was key, and I did kind of luck out. I didn't get too many bad Surge trains, so part 1 is complete. We did get the security breach taken care of, and Cosmo came into play, so I think we maximized the campaign points for Ebony Maw in normal mode. So Rocket and Groot continue. Next up is Corvus and Proxima with some tower defense. Alright, Marvel Champion says see you later. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and if you have any comments, help me out. I'm not a video maker, obviously. I'm a game store owner, but I love this game and I want to share it with people. So if you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks.